Having the arts implemented in the classroom is essential to finding success as an educator. The arts provide students multiple modes for demonstrating learning and competency as highly effective in engaging and motivating students. ArtsEveryday.org, an education website, states that art integration occurs when there is seamlessly blending of content and skills between an art form and a co-curricular subject. Arts integration takes a fundamental cultural shift. It takes time to build awareness, understanding, and commitment among members of a school community. It takes time to establish why arts need to be a daily activity and why it needs to be interlaced in the daily content. One of the best ways to recognize why it's important to have the arts as a daily part of the classroom is to look at some of the statistics associated with it. According to TeachHub.com, students who regularly participated in the arts for at least one full year are more likely to be recognized for academic achievement, elected to class office, participate in math and science fairs, and win other awards for school attendance. Learning to play a musical instrument can also have a significant impact on students, according to another study, Learning Arts in the Brain. Music training can bolster young people's memorization skills, providing them with the ability to manipulate information in both working and long-term memory. Music training can also help children make gains in math and reading classes. For example, the study noted links between children's practice of music skills in geometrical representation and correlations between music training and both reading acquisition and sequence learning. Based on the study, there was a cross-connection between subject areas. Also, the article, How Integrating Arts into Other Subjects Makes Learning Come Alive by Katrina Schwartz, states that if you pick a subject area like science, social studies, math, or literacy and integrate it with an art form, what you do is connect the two and find ways to integrate the two so they lean on each other. If you connect all subject areas, the student will be able to identify more easily why the material is relevant to them, causing them to be more engaged. Now that we identified why it's important, we need to recognize the details associated with the arts. What does art integration actually look like? Well, the classroom typically has lively activity, engaging students and enhancing interaction among their peers. There are times when the student sit at their desk prepping for an activity or processing a concept, but generally they are creating and exchanging ideas, turning their thinking into action, then sharing their work with their peers. Some of the arts integration activities you could have your students take part in are as follows. Ask students to make a music soundtrack for a story, a sequence of historical events, or biological life cycle. It can be a fascinating way to review, and you will only recognize what students don't understand the material. If they play happy music during a tragic period in history, they need to review the content again. This concept adheres to the musical side of Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences, which identifies that all students learn in different ways, in this case specifically music orientation. Another example is having students work together to create a song that uses physical movement to help them learn a specific content. This type of learning applies to the bodily kinesthetic learners and the kiddos that need to be up and moving. It can be a great way to burn off energy in the classroom while still helping students still learn the content. There are a lot of ways to implement arts in the classroom, and it's a great way to help your students grow in a radical way.